Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ryan Boundless. I'm here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico for the winter, enjoying this lovely weather. Otherwise, I live in Osaka, Japan, and I'm answering people's questions today. I get lots of emails. If you want to ask me a question, keep it short, introduce yourself, and only ask one question, and I'll probably get back to you if I have time. So this is a question that's not necessarily about Japan, but here, I'll read it to you. Okay, he says, "Hey Ryan, I've been a long time subscriber of your awesome channel. Love your videos, but I've always wanted to ask you how you learned to work up the courage and just go and talk to girls on the street. You did this quite a lot in your earlier videos. I'm an introvert and just can't bring myself to go and approach a girl on the street. I'd really love to get your take on that. Do you have any advice for me?" Um, okay. Let's see. It's You know what? I'll tell you this, man. When I was, let's see, when I was started college, and all through high school, I was really, really shy, terribly shy, and I just got so fed up with being shy and um, not getting to experience happy social experiences and a happy social life. I felt fed up with myself and just I wanted to change, and I was a late bloomer, oh, definitely. In college, I went for the first 2 years. I went to San Diego State University, and if you've never been there, there are some of the most beautiful girls in the world there. I mean, just beautiful, hot chicks walking on the campus all around. Lots of Asian chicks, which I like. I like dark-skinned girls. Okay, there was lots of Hispanic girls, Asian chicks, dark-skinned girls, black girls too, and I was just getting frustrated day by day. And actually, I made a girlfriend pretty quick, but I didn't like her that much. She was very controlling, and I held her off as long as possible. But before that all came into place, um, I was enjoying the scene there in San Diego, and I thought, man, things have got to change. So basically, my advice to you is going and approaching a stranger, a random girl on the street, is like just jumping off a cliff or a diving board. You just have to do it. You have to take that plunge. Another thing is, don't build it up so much in your mind that it's such a big deal. I mean, just because I think one of the reasons that guys get nervous talking to girls is because they have some motive, and that makes them nervous. But you can go up to and talk to a girl the same way you'd go up and talk to a guy. Just make small talk, you know? Don't focus on the result. I think that's why guys get nervous, because they focus on the result. They think, I'm going to get rejected. So they put so much, um, they put so much on the result. They focus so much on the result that they anticipate the rejection and they feel nervous about it. But you can go up to a girl and just talk to her the way you talk to a dude, and don't expect results. Just go up and talk to a dude if you want, just to practice socializing. And then when you feel more comfortable, go up and talk to an ugly chick. And when you get used to that, start talking to nice looking girls. But don't focus on the result. Just at first, focus on getting yourself socialized. And you also will learn how to read people's body language by the way they react to you. If you go up to a stranger and you start talking to them, a guy or a girl, you can judge by the way they react to you in the first 5 seconds whether they're even open to having a social experience. And if they're not, just politely make an excuse to leave, or say have a nice day and walk away. I mean, it's not a big deal. Um, but the thing is that if this is something you want to do, if you want to approach beautiful women and talk to them, there's a lot of different guys out there that have all kinds of advice, but just go up and say hi. I mean, that's how I met Rie, and she's a beautiful girl, and I have enjoyed the months that I've spent with her. She's sitting over there, And it all starts with a hello. And if a girl is attracted to you, that's all it really takes. Just say hello. Just break the ice. And don't expect beautiful girls to come up to you unless you're like a perfect 10 or something, because it's not going to happen. They're waiting for you to say something, and that's a man's job, is to have enough dominance, and enough courage to walk up to her and say hi. If you don't have that, I mean, you probably don't have the balls to, you know, take care of her and provide for her, which is, basically what her natural biology is seeking out. So it's your job to go up and say hi. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. One thing that stops a lot of guys is what they call, you feel anxiety about approaching. It's like you're thinking about that rejection. You got to block that out. You see a beautiful woman, don't even think about the fear factor. Just go do it. But also, be reasonable. Make sure that she's not in a situation where you're going to make her feel uncomfortable or anything like that. What I've learned is that the more you do it, the easier it becomes and the better you get at it. And the less you do it, the more difficult it is to get back into that mode again. Like now that I'm with Rie, I don't do it. So if I'm ever single again, it's going to be like starting from baby steps again. But you do retain some of your skills, and you never totally lose everything you've learned. It's like riding a bike, I guess. Once you do it, you never forget, but you can get a little rusty at it. My biggest advice would be to just, like I said, start talking to dudes, start talking to old folks that you see on the streets, have friendly conversations, socialize yourself in general before you start approaching beautiful women. By the time you get to beautiful women, you'll be a lot less nervous, and hopefully something good comes out of it.